Alright, two things before this starts. My hair looks really weird, just ignore it. And something's up with my mic, you can kind of hear some static with it. So, sorry about that, it'll be better next time. So I'm here on 2K21, doing a very difficult rebuilding challenge. That's kind of just what I'm going to call this. I'm doing a fixed fantasy draft with the last pick in every single round. So I'm going to have the worst possible team with this, but trade difficulty is also going to be at 100. So, we originally would have picked 4. That is going to go to the OKC Thunder. So, let's just check. We do have the 30th pick. But another thing that's going to make this difficult, we don't get our first pick. So I'm going to take the lowest overall player in the entire league that isn't actually a real player. So we should have the last pick in every single round. I'm doing this for the first 2 rounds. Don't you worry, I'm not doing this for the entire thing. Now I am simulating the rest of the draft, and this team is going to be so bad. I don't think we're going to have any 80s. So let's check out this team. I will auto-generate this. This is a 1-year rebuild. It's an expansion team, so we just have to rebuild this expansion team. It's not that horrible of a team. So the way to get the most value out of your players is to make them their prime position. And if you watch any King of the Fourth Quarter videos, he does this every single time. I will check. KCP goes up. Rocco goes to an 81. Kem Birch is at an 80 somehow. 79 for Taj Gibson. JJ Barea will be highest at shooting guard. Jamal Crawford at small forward. Ian Mahimni at power forward. You know the drill. So, can I get this guy into the... And yeah, we got the 2 worst players in the league. So, now, picks don't matter, because this is only a 1-year rebuild. I'm going to flip Otto Porter. We'll see what we can get. I need a superstar. If we're trying to win a championship, I need a superstar. So I'm going to go through teams that have no untouchables and a superstar player. Kyrie Irving is one of those players that I think I could maybe trade for. Jason Tatum is another one. Karl Anthony Towns we will keep in mind. We could get a pick here and get Justin Jackson. That's honestly not a bad idea. That's a very valuable pick. We could definitely use that in a trade. So we could also flip... I don't want to flip guys with huge contracts because we're going to be trading for guys with huge contracts. Could I get a pick for Taj Gibson? Some seconds. Centers and point guards are the way to go. So if I can get Aaron Baines just straight up, they want that second. 75 overall center. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to do this. I'll give up a second. Doesn't really matter. But watch what happens when I make Aaron Baines a power forward. Goes up to a 79 overall. Making $7 million a year. He could be a cap, just a dude to fill in some money. Drew Holiday. And I'm thinking Drew Holiday, not because he's that amazing, but because he's a point guard. And when I make him a shooting guard, he's now an 88 overall. So he could be the centerpiece in a deal to get a guy like Kyrie Irving. And if I get Kyrie for this, I wouldn't have to give up too much. So I'm giving up a little bit extra money. I'll throw in Chuma Okeke. So this shouldn't take too much more. I'll give away that first. I'll give away this first. And I will give away this Mavericks first. And a second. Come on. I'll give him another player. I'll give him Aaron Baines. You give me back... Matu. That's not value. I'll give up this first and I'll take out this first. Okay, I'll give up this first. This is so tough. This is so difficult. I'll give up Cam Johnson in this trade and we pick up Kyrie Irving. Okay. We gave up a lot, but we have a star player. Now we could think about trading Kyrie Irving to get a better player. But I think what's going to happen, we need to trade some of these guys just for picks. Miles Turner would be a really good guy to just have alongside Kyrie Irving. I could give up Robert Covington, making a little, or we're giving a little bit, taking in a little bit more money than we can afford to. We'll give him Kiziak Pala, and we need another player, so I am actually just going to go sign someone. I'll sign Ed Davis. I'll sign Kyle O'Quinn, and I'll sign Vincent Poirier. Now let's go see Miles Turner. He could be a good defensive player, just to hop in there and play some defense. Give him Justin Jackson, and okay, they don't really want to do that. That's understandable. I'm looking for just a player that can give some value. Okay, this isn't gonna happen. I can probably just get away with throwing in seconds for this trade. That's first. 4 seconds. Okay. What do they have another player that they would like? Aaron Baines? Okay. I'll try Aaron Baines and I'll throw in a first round pick. And I'll just try the seconds again. And we end up getting Miles Turner. Those are two very good players. We could end up flipping Miles Turner because he is now an 86 overall at power forward. So he's making some serious money. We could end up flipping him if we really wanted to. Kyrie Irving could also go up to a 94 at shooting guard. I'll keep them where they are for now, though. We have two guys that I actually would consider playing. Otto Porter, I think, has to get traded. I'm thinking probably for the Boogie trade. Yeah, we have to throw in a pick, or a second-round pick, but that's totally fine. Boogie's an 84, and I'm going to trade Boogie. If I can get a better player that I can make a higher overall, that's perfect. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to make these guys higher overall positions. And would you look at that? We got a bunch of high 70s. Trade Boogie and Kyle O'Quinn. We'll see what we can get. Absolutely nothing. This could be something here. Spencer Dinwiddie is a good player on his own, but also is... Oh, Emmanuel quickly too. Tobias Harris could also be a good guy, but he's making so much money. Hassan Whiteside is a really cheap option. Very good player. I would think about this trade, but we're kind of just downgrading. Victor Oladipo could also be a guy who we can actually just go out and trade for to keep on our team. But I think I'm going to do the Dinwiddie trade. Give him back Taj Gibson. And Dinwiddie is an 83. Now he is an 85. You see where I'm going with all this? It's going to be a really long process, but eventually we can get a guy like Kemba Walker who can come in and become a 87 overall. So we're slowly creeping up the overalls. Now we have 3 stars. And we could try to trade guys like Taj Gibson or like KCP making a lot of money. And someone like Jumo Kiki who might have some value to someone. And get an actual player that we want to play. So I'm thinking maybe go out and get like a... I'll find a trade. Actually, this team is ridiculous. This team is so stacked. Anthony Davis, they definitely had the first pick in every round. That because they had to take Chris Paul 3rd round. That's ridiculous. Okay. Yeah, they definitely had a high pick too. That's awesome. We just need to sign some guys and flip them for first-round picks. Like I signed Vincent Poirier. Would anyone give me a first-round pick? Oh, wow, the Kings would. That's awesome. I'd trade Taj Gibson for a first. Would anyone give me a first? Was that a... That was a second. Let's get a first. Come on. Looks like we're only getting it a second. That's fine. Let me just get some value then. Willie Hernan-Gomez for Taj Gibson? Sure. Because I think Willie will probably... If he's a 78, that's going to just really suck. He's going to be the same exact player as Taj Gibson. Except he's younger, so he's going to have a little bit more value. Ed Davis. Could someone give me any pick for him? No. Okay. Like, we can see. I'll trade a second in Ed Davis for Bismack Biyombo to become a power forward for us and add a little bit more trade value. Trading Bismack Biyombo and Cristiano Felicio. I said that so wrong. Cristiano Felicio for John Henson and a first from Charlotte. Don't know why they would do that, but we get another center who we can turn into another power forward. He'll be yet another 79 overall power forward. I'll trade him and Shaq Harrison and see what we can get. I'm actually going to be getting Zubac and a second. The second doesn't really matter, but Zubac will be like an 82, 83 at power forward. That was an awesome trade. Trading Chuma Okeke for Dion Waiters and a second. I'm going to try to flip Dion Waiters for a player that I can make his overall go up. Or a first-round pick if somehow we could get that. Trading Dion Waiters, Ish Smith, and a second for Mike Muscala, who I can make a higher overall. And he will end up being a 78. Trading Mike Muscala, Willie Hernan-Gomez, this first-round pick from Charlotte, top 3 protected, and a second-round pick for Chris Boucher and Chris Silva. Getting duo Chris's here. They're both going to go up in overall. Chris Boucher is an 83, and Chris Silva is a 75. Gonna try to trade Kemba, Chris Boucher, and these 3 first-round picks for Paul George and Frank Jackson. Not gonna accept that. I'll throw in a second. They're not gonna accept that. So what's our team even looking like right now? We have a really good point guard duo in Kemba and Kyrie Irving. We have a bunch of big men. We really need to get some depth trades going. If I can flip Kemba for 2 players that I think could probably play on our bench, I'd be totally good with that. This is a trade we could consider. Getting 2 or... no, I wouldn't consider that. Like, Oladipo would be cool, but I don't really want to do that for Kemba. So yeah, I'm actually going to trade for Steven Adams and Hassan Whiteside because they will both go up in overall. So yeah, we have a lot of power forwards, a lot of good ones too. We can definitely go out and get someone good. For once, I'm actually going to trade for Tobias Harris. I swear I miss him like every single... I swear I just don't trade for him. I'm going to just double check. I would rather not do another trade, and yeah, I'm going to pick up Tobias Harris. So we kind of have a big 3, if you want to call it that. I just got to get rid of some of these power forwards. And the trade finder is not giving me anything. So I'm going to throw in like 2 seconds with some of these guys. See what we can get. Going to trade Zubac and Tyus Jones for Bryn Forbes and Marcus Smart just to be a defender off the bench. I mean, we're building like a fundamentally good team. Because we have Kyrie Irving, who's actually going to go back to a point guard. Marcus Smart can be a defender. Bryn Forbes maybe can stay on the team. I'm actually going to go to... this. There we go. So then we need a small forward. So I'm gonna actually Tobias Harris can probably play small forward, but I still need to trade like at least another 1, maybe 2 of these guys. Miles Turner's gonna play center. I'll just make him that right now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 guys that I really want. I'm gonna try to trade Whiteside right now. See what we can get for him. And this is giving us nothing. I'll try to use him in a trade. Okay, traded for Victor Oladipo. How do I show you this? Actually, no, I'm probably just gonna leave in what I traded for him. I traded, you saw it. I got Victor Oladipo. So I got a few more picks. I have, I think, like 5 first-round picks now. 1, 2, 3. All right, no, I have 3 first-round picks, but I have a bunch more seconds now. So that's awesome. I need to go out and sign some more guys just to fill the roster. So I'll sign just these guys. They'll probably just be traded for seconds if I don't end up trading them in regular trades. Okay. Picked up OG Anunoby for Hassan Whiteside and some picks. So our team's looking like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So still got some power forwards to get rid of, but it's looking like we're actually going to fill out a roster. All right. Picked up Nerlens Noel to be our backup center. Gave up a first, but these are just bench players at this point. And I need, I could use 1 more wing, and then I should be really good. Okay, last player is on our team. Picked up Lou Dort. We're gonna... oh boy. Okay, so I'm gonna run a 9-man rotation with Coach Thibs. And yeah, I'm not gonna adjust this rotation. This is how we're gonna run it. This team is not a bad team at all. I guess we're having Tobias Harris come off the bench. I'm honestly fine with that. This took so much out of me. So I hope this video, 1, does well, and we actually do well. So I will, you know, I'm gonna hang here. I'm gonna decline these, and I'm also gonna turn off chemistry because chemistry just really messes the sim up. So we will simulate the regular season. I'll sit back and automatically do that. I'll do this rotation manually. Don't do anything. Check the yellow side with the, okay, I don't care. Come on now. I'll just sit through this. Oh my god, okay. Enough pop-ups. We're doing really well. Because I only have current gen on PC. We lost a bunch, but we're probably a top 5 seed in the East right now. Alright, Luka wins MVP on Portland. LaMelo Rookie of the Year in... Oh, would you look at that? In Charlotte. Tobias Harris 6th Man of the Year, though. Let's go. Giannis Defensive Player of the Year in Charlotte with LaMelo. Chris Boucher Most Improved, and Steve Nash Coach of the Year. We have Kyrie Irving on All-NBA second team. No one else, it doesn't seem. We lost so many games. We went on a pretty nice streak, but then look at this stretch. This absolutely killed us. We end up being the 5 seed, taking on Miami. Where's Brooklyn, and who do they have? Because they won a lot of games. This team is not good. So we are taking on Kyle Lowry, Donovan Mitchell. Oh boy, that's a fun team. We will see how we do, I guess. We win game 1. There we go. How did we do? Box score. We ended up winning by 30 in Miami. So if we can go up 2-0, okay, we don't. That's fine. Can we go up 2-1? We can. I'll simcast this one really quick. Looks like we're gonna... Yeah, we're blowing them out. Okay. Win by 18. Up 3-1. Don't blow a 3-1 lead. In Miami. And we're blowing them out again. We're going to the next round. We win 4-1. I'll check out the box scores for each of these games. How do I see... Okay. Game 1. Kyrie Irving did really well. Tobias Harris dropped 41 in game 3. Kyrie Irving did really well. Kyrie Irving did amazing. So, now, let's see what we're taking on. Oh my god, I wanted Toronto so bad. I don't even know who's on Toronto. But we're taking on Giannis in the next round. No. Oh, they were up 3-1 too. This team has LaMelo, Brandon Ingram, Giannis, James Wiseman, Lonzo. We're not winning this series. Okay, we're actually coming out guns blazing, and we're not letting him score 100 points. So, I mean, if somehow we can win this series, I don't even think we're going to be favored to win this series. Barely lost there, but, I mean, we can see. We're down 2-1. And we're probably going to go down 3-1. Yeah, we are. So, I'm not really feeling too confident about this team. But, oh my goodness, we won by 46 there. Can we force a Game 7? Let's go. Oh, I think we might be able to. And, oh my god, we blew it! Okay, that really sucks. I should have probably hopped in there to try to win that game. But this is a very tough challenge. We'll see if they end up winning it all. And the Lakers end up winning it all with Kawhi. I hope you enjoyed. That challenge was so frustrating to actually complete. And we end up losing in 6 to Giannis. Because who else would we lose to? Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.